10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, howdy, welcome. It's another Wednesday. You know, it feels so weird. I don't know why it feels so weird, but it does. It's another Wednesday. Welcome. Let's see what's happening. We got a few things we can talk about here. Let me jump back up in here, see who's in the room already here, bright and early before we even get started. Dennis Hedrick, hey, you're first. Welcome, Dennis. If you're not first, okay. Shaw's Mining, welcome. You so miss panning. You're going crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I would go crazy too if we couldn't get out and do stuff once in a while. 1 Minute Man Adventures presents. All right, welcome. Patty's Adventures. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Herb Cato, Josh Cooper. Hey, Josh Cooper. I think you were sent some emails. I think that needed to know an address. You're the only one that's got a prize, I think, left here that never went out because there was a question about your shipping address. There was 2 different addresses, a street and a PO. So need to know which one that is so that can go out to you, Josh. Trucking Nomad. Big rain with lightning and thunder out here in Meadview. Hope it moves some gold into the washes. Yeah, I've been watching that rain out there. Could see a lot of the rain. It's kind of scary. I just got an alert on the phone here a little bit ago that it was showing some rain, thunderstorm warning. So hopefully we don't lose any power. If we lose power, I'll go in the dark. And everybody will say, well, where'd he go? Where'd he go? So if that happens, you'll know what happened. We lost power. Trippin' Tommy. Hey, Tommy, haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope all's okay. I'm thinking doing a pay dirt bag. Yes, you need some pay dirt bag. Buck Rackley, hello and welcome. Yes, Josh, email on that. Steve, hello. Anyways, we got a few things we can talk about as people are just coming in. We'll go over some stuff. Got some prizes to give away. I was trying my 3D printer. This one didn't turn out too good, but little gold pan. It's got a soft bottom to it. But so it's been a while since I've done any work. Daryl Lane. Hello, Daryl. Mike Duffy. Hello, Mike. Let's see what's going on in the world today. You know, today is National Everything You Think of is Wrong Day. I don't know if that makes any sense. Today is National Everything You Think is Wrong Day. So that means everything you think is wrong? Huh. That's probably why it felt so strange, you know, that is it the right time to go on the show? Oh, maybe I was wrong about this time. Maybe it needs to be a different time. Let's see. It's also National. This I don't understand. Pears Helen Day. I don't know what that means. It means something about a pear is dipped in chocolate. That's so. But you know, tomorrow is National Everything You Do Is Right Day. So today was Everything You Do Is Wrong Day. Tomorrow is Everything You Do Is Right Day. All right. What else is going on? If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. You share birthdays with Brett Michael. He's 59, born on this day in 1963. And also born on this day is Dee Snider. He's 67, born in 1955. Let's see what else is going on. On this day, 1991. Wow, was that long ago? 1991, when the 4 LA police officers were charged in the beating of Rodney King. 1991 on this day. That's a long time ago. 1968, the U.S. Mint halts the practice of buying and selling gold. I didn't know that. And on this day in 1934, Henry Ford restores the $5 a day wage. Wow, could you imagine only making $5 a day? A day. $5 a day. Wow, that's pretty, that's really bad. Really bad. Okay, throw this away here. I don't need that no more. Out of the question there. I keep thinking there's somebody at my feet. Hey, I got a pair of knee pads here. Look at that. Knee pads. Cool, huh? Yeah, that's what it says, knee pads there. Stay down there. You stay down there. Okay. Let's see. I got some notes here. Oh, those are my questions to do. Oh, look, I got this package in the mail the other day. I wanted to show you guys. I think I posted this online. You know, we've had Brittany Self. She's been a guest on the show before, but she's the lady that collected those shark's teeth, the false hunter. She sent me a sticker, and she even sent me a tooth. Pretty cool, a shark's tooth, huh? That's pretty cool. So hey, thank you, Brittany. I appreciate that. Special. That's special stuff. So what have we got to give away? We've got, oh, look at this. I picked this cool thing up here. Second Amendment. This is a tumbler. You fill it full of your cold drinks. It's got a straw too that you can put a straw in the hole there to drink it. But it's also a Bluetooth speaker. It sounds actually pretty cool. It's a speaker, so I can drink and play music at the same time. Let's see, $5 a day and a new car costs less than $700. A new car costs $700 and you made $5 a day. Could you imagine how long that would take to pay off that new car? That's a big shark, Tad. Yes, it is. I could also use the knee pads. You want the knee pads, Patty? You can have the knee pads if you want. I'll let you have it. Let's see. They'll probably help you out if you go out metal detecting or whatever else you may like to do. Hello, Mark. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. What else have we got? Let's see. I got some more of these cool little things to give away. These were things that they hold your gold in, little vials. So you can put your gold in them and put them in there, and keep them nice and safe. So that would be, if you filled all these up, that's 4 ounces of gold in there. That's pretty cool. I got a couple of them. I got, if you're from Colorado, I got this Colorado Prospector's keychain. If you live in Colorado and win a prize. Oh, here's something for you, Tad. Here's a little weigh boat. You put it on your scale and you weigh your gold in it. And then it's got the funnel to put it over your bottle so you can dump it out. But it's got GPAP on it. Gold Prospectors Association of Phoenix, I believe that is that. What else have I got here? Prizes to give out. I got these. I only got 2 of these books left. 30 Best Kept Secrets on Finding Treasures. Then I got some CDs. Gold Fever Prospecting CDs. I got some of those. Oh, here'd be a special prize. Geoslush. This is flocculent. You got to be careful how you say that. Flocculent. It's for dirty water systems. If you do like recirculator and stuff like that, you need some flocculent. I got some of those prizes too. What other prizes I got? I got like those. What's these? See, I got these cool pins. Cool pins. I had some hats too. I don't know where my cool hats are at. And I still have some stickers. So, anyways, that's some of the stuff happening there. So, Terry Curry, good evening. Welcome. Don G, welcome. So, what else is going on? Let's see. Everything from the wheel that we did, now that's physically been mailed out the rest of all the stuff. Was it this week or the end of last week? I don't remember, but everything's been mailed out. So like I said, there was the only one thing that hasn't been mailed out, Josh. That's a question on your address. So need that. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Let's see. Okay. We're going to talk about a couple different things tonight. One, do you guys believe in dowsing rods? Like, show me the gold. You know, you really can manipulate these. That's in my opinion. You really can manipulate them. Is there any gold in this room? Yes, there is. Look at that. Uh, are you guys? Oh, I'm looking at the gold. It's all you guys. Oh, that is so nice. Okay. Anyway, so those are my dowsing rods. Now, last week I went out there with this guy named Dennis. That's going to be the next video released next Saturday. We went out to where the Spanish markers and stuff that we, found before out in that area where that treasure or that hole in that big rock that I found, where I thought maybe there was a treasure in there, and but it was missing. But anyways, I couldn't find that hole again. But this guy I went out with, he is a master dowser. You got to be careful how you say that. A master dowser. And he had this set of dowsing rods. And what he was telling me, which makes sense, if you hold them up like this, you can manipulate them. Is there any gold in this room? Look at that. There's gold in this room. Is Jack the coolest person alive? Well, I don't know if that's true. But anyway, so you can manipulate them like that there. You can make them do whatever you want. Is there gold to the left of me? But so he held them down. And he says, holding them down, you can't manipulate them. And you can't. I can't turn these. Is there gold in this room? They won't turn if you hold them down. I never knew that. So, but he was showing that. So when he got those things to turn, holding them down, I was impressed. And I was watching his hands to see if his hands were moving or not. But holding them up in the air like a lot of people do, you can manipulate them. You can make them cross without even moving your hands. So anyway, you guys believe in dowsing? So how good is that flocculent stuff? That flocculent stuff is pretty good. I had that bottle that we put some in as a test a while back. And, especially if you recirculate it and you got your water and you put it in there during, when you go to bed at nighttime, you wake up in the morning, your water is all clean again. It just drops all of that muck and everything out. I don't think it'll work, instantly, like if you're recirculating to drop everything out immediately. But over time, that stuff does work. Let's see. It works, but takes a couple of hours. Yes. Yes. So Guy says, yes, you believe in him. Tad says yes or no. Steve says, yes, I do. So I've seen him work, and I've made him work over water because water has like that magnetic, flow through it. So I think if you run them over water, you will, get them to cross. I've never got them to cross over any gold. I've hid gold in my backyard and tell people, hey, go find where they're at. And, well, nobody can find where the gold's at. So it's one of those things. And then somebody told me that, well, if there's any negative energy around, then they're not going to work, So, okay. So there you go. Tommy says, yes, absolutely. So I think it's one of those things. I think they can work, but Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting, not much use of them in this mining town. Haven't seen much use in Colorado, actually. Shaw's Mining. Let's get Gold Fever 100 likes, please. Yes, hey, good idea there, Shaw's Mining. And if you're a subscriber to the channel, hey, thank you. We still need like I think 400 and something to go till we hit 10,000 subscribers. So hey, thank you all you guys. Last time I went up in Meadview, I think I found 6 pieces of gold. I think I showed the picture of that, 6 little pieces. And what I'm thinking I should start doing is all the gold that I start finding from now on out is saving it. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers, should just do a massive giveaway and give away all of that gold to my subscribers. So that's something we're going to do. So if you're a subscriber, you've already got that part made. And when we do that giveaway, if you go in there, we'll do something where you like and share the page or something, but then we'll give away all my gold, or all the gold I'll start saving from up to that point. Some people, they say you ring, there's a bell, I guess. You ring that bell, and whenever there's a pulse, you'll get the immediate notifications. So, but I'll give away that. Yes, 6. Okay, Steve, thank you. So I'll save some of the gold up, and then we'll give it away when that time comes. Okay, so that's what else is going on. Let's see. There's other things we can talk about too. Let's see if I've got everything. Let's talk about this push thing. That's that's kind of an important thing. So this push was got brought up as a question, like what people would think about that a few months ago. And people started saying, "Yeah, I would like to do that," or "Yes, I would like that." Gary Jockum, hello, Gary. The weather here sucks. It's rained all night, and just enough to make things a little muddy. I think it's kind of stopped right now, but they say we got more thunderstorms coming. I think it's pretty well probably almost done with us. Paul, hello, Paul. So, anyways, the push thing. So we kind of brought that up, and people was like, yeah, let's do that. And so we kind of said, well, what would be a fair price to charge to pay the guy that's got to do the backhoe and all of that type of stuff. So we kind of worked that out and said, okay, let's do that there. So in the interim of all that, I called BLM, a friend that I knew down in BLM in Phoenix area, and was talking to him about that. Is there going to be a big deal if I do that? And he said, well, because we're only talking of, pushing the first few inches of ground off. And so we're not going to disturb anything. No, cactuses and Joshua trees and saguaros and all that type of stuff. And he said, if that's all you're really doing, then there's really no big deal. He says other people might complain or, say something or something like that, but it was no big deal. So then it started to go about it. I started thinking, well, let me check with the office that controls, that area. So I called them, and he says, yes, you should have put in a notice of intent, just saying what you're going to do and all of that. Okay, no big deal. So I filed that notice of intent, and he said, okay, that's approved. Oops, I dropped my notes. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't mean to touch you down there. I'm sorry there. You stay down there with those knee pads down there. You're doing good. So file the notice of intent. So I did that. That was accepted. And then they said that you have to put up a bond, a reclamation bond. And I said, well, how much is that going to cost? So then he says, well, I'll send you a bond calculator thing and you figure it out. So I got this, and I'm, it says like how much ground you're going to move and all that. And there's nothing on there for just to scrape it. So he was saying, yeah, it's never really been approached to me like that before. He said, put it in as a trench. So I put it in as a trench, and it comes back like $8,000 bond that they want. He said, no, that ain't right. So we were going back and forth. So this took another few days of back and forth. And finally, it come down to where he agreed to $1,800. And he thought maybe that was a little high. And we were thinking it should be around maybe $900 or $1,200. But anyway, the thing came back to $1,800. And I wasn't going to keep going back and forth. So I said, fine, let's just do this and get this thing in, because I've got this thing scheduled at the end of the month I want to do this on. So the thing's been accepted, and then he's supposed to send the thing to the head office. And that's what I'm waiting on, for the head office to say, yes, it's been, finalized and it's all approved and all of that. And then I got to give them the cashier's check. So that's kind of where all that stands at, is I'm waiting on the field office to send it to the head office. And he was supposed to send me a copy through the email. So I've been waiting on this here. I even told him I'll come and pick it up and hand deliver everything myself. So nothing came through today. So I was thinking maybe Thursday or Friday, and I was going to go up to Meadview today anyways, or tomorrow, to push this weekend to get ready for the following weekend. So nothing's happened. So I'm thinking, if I get, if he calls me like Thursday or Friday and he's got that already, then I'll go pick it up myself and, give the cashier's check that I've got to turn in, the 18, or actually it's almost $1,900 for this push. And so we can still have that following weekend. The Friday and Saturday is planned. And then we would push the ground, or, scrape the ground on Friday. I talked to the backhoe person, and that's not a problem. It's going to do the work. But I just got to hurry and get this thing done. So I'm kind of, I'm getting scared. I'm getting nervous because I'm dealing with a state entity or federal entity, whatever you want to say. And I know there's other people out there that are wondering what's going on. And I talked, we'll send everybody an email out. So I've kind of held off on sending out emails until I really have heard back from BLM, which I was hoping would happen today or maybe tomorrow or the next day. Then I will have more of a definitive answer. So if worse came to worse, then I may have to push that back a week or two or something like that. And I know some of you have already stated that, you've got other plans and stuff like that. So if you weren't able to make it, then of course, yes, your money would be refunded if you've already paid for it. We've also, so what would happen is I can do, like, say 5 of these pushes with the bond that I would put up. So we would do another one maybe in May, and then we would do another one in maybe October, and then another one in December. So there'd be, through the rest of this year, there would be all of, these other pushes that's going throughout the year. So it's not finalized as like what if, May. In May it might be like the 20th and 21st, which is for Saturday and Sunday. The one in October would probably be like 28th and 29th, and the one in December might be 16th and 17th. So even if something came to worse of this one not being able to make it, if like I said, if you wanted a refund, you could get a refund, or if you wanted to push it over to another one, you could still do that. And if there were any price increases or anything like that, well, of course, you wouldn't have to pay anything additional for any of them pushes. It may turn out so good. I mean, you got to figure that I was up there in, I don't know, 2 weeks time maybe, and I found over 70 pieces of gold in 2 weeks. And last weekend when I was up there, I found 6 pieces in 2 days, and that's still, crumbs what's left. So I really just think what's down there, just a few inches out of range of the detectors. So pushing down just those few inches, it could open up a whole nother, people may clean up, and then everybody's going to want to come to these pushes, and we can't do all that. So of course, then what you have to do is raise the prices because it comes to that thing. So, but that's what I'm saying. So if anybody, for some reason, I'm just saying, if it does it, it'll be up to the day. I plan to maybe be up there by, maybe by this weekend, up there in Meadview, and I'll continue to keep it. I'm just waiting for, like I said, the BLM there, so I can get that thing picked up and get this thing cranking. But I will know more by the end of next week, or beginning of the week, or midweek. I'll know more. But like I said, so just let me know if it's something that you wanted a refund in case something happens. We won't know that for sure, but I'll give you guys plenty of time. Some of you guys that are planning to travel, hopefully then by next Wednesday, I should have a definitive answer what's going on. I know some of you made reservations in the hotels and stuff like that, and you're going to have to cancel that stuff. I understand that. I'm dealing with BLM, and it's just something that, well, they can control all of that stuff. That's unfortunate, but they control the land that we live on. So that's where that all stands. Let's see what I've missed here. Jason, government always has to muck everything up. Yes, they do. My government bureaucracy, Dennis, part of the improvements. Put in it as a grading a roadway. I put in there on the road, and then I've checked. There's all types of things you can check. Uh, I've done every which way I possibly can to get that thing, put in there. Uh, Figured on the road it would be the my assessment work too, which would help me out too. Got travel plans that we need to cancel too. Understand that, Mark. That's why I say I will let you guys know ASAP as soon as I know something. I'm hoping everything's still going to be fine. I know we're cutting that towards the deadline of what for that weekend. Oh man, there's a lot of dust flying around here. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed studios. I moved over to a different room. But so, anyways, I will let you guys know that in case stuff has to happen. Time and Tide MD. Hello. We May would be a my birthday week. All right. Uh, let's see. China. Yeah, China. You could see down in China, London here. All right. Time and Tide MD, London. Wow, cool. All the way from London. One of the things I thought we could talk about is bucket list. What's on your bucket list? One of the things on my bucket list, I always wanted to go over to like England and detect some of the artifacts and stuff over there. I know that is a little pricey, a few $1,000s to go over there, but that's something I always kind of wanted to do, was go over there and detect. Some people I know want to go to Australia and detect for gold, but I'd like to go to London over there in England and detect for artifacts. So you being over there in London, you already got it made over there. Claude Hopper, tell them you're doing reclamation. There's a lot of old pushes need cleaning up. I already told them that. There's some piles there, and that's what I told them that I was going to. Because see, we thought about setting up a dry wash operation too, and go through those old piles that are there and run them through the dry washer. And even that is the same thing. Anytime I move any material, I've got to put in that stupid ass reclamation bond. So that's what I'm fighting against right now. Gold Monkey Prospecting. Welcome, Wayne Peterson. What's happening? There was something I wanted to say to you, Wayne. I don't remember what it was. I should have wrote something down. Uh, I don't remember. Oh, I know what it was. I changed. I did a gold page, a Facebook page, a long several years ago. It was Gold Grabber High Bankers, and I know Wayne had has a Gold Grabber High Banker, but we used to sell Gold Grabber High Bankers. We bought Gold Grabber High Bankers from Alan Trees when he kind of retired and got out of that. I wished I had more money to buy more of that operation. I would have wished I would have got his gold pans and rockers and a few other things, but I got the high bankers, and then we sold them, produced them for a while, and then I sold them off to somebody else, and he for some reason quit making them. I don't know what's going on anymore. I heard he kind of sold them too. But so I created that Facebook page, Gold High Bankers, or Gold Grabber High Bankers, and it's just been sitting dormant there. And I thought about counseling it a few times, and nothing's ever happened. But I just changed the name of it. I changed the name of it to YouTube Gold and Treasure Group. And I thought what it would be for was for new people coming up in YouTube, or Facebook, to post videos, stuff like that on that they're doing to help out new people, grow your channel. So you guys could start posting stuff there. So you guys can go in there and whatever how you do, join that group on YouTube Gold and Treasures. Yeah. Okay. Uh, so that was changed anyway. So that's the new YouTube group that's on there. We'll see what happens. If nothing happens, then hey, we won't worry about it. But that's what it is right there. So that's on that. Get up to Nome. That's on your bucket list. Yeah, if you do Nome, Nome's a good place to go. Alaska would be good too. Definitely to go back to Australia and New Zealand and pan more gold, Dennis says. Jason, to find a really big nugget. Okay. Uh, Seems like a few of you guys want to go up to. I like the background. Looks like a nice man cave. All right. This is my new man cave is right here. This is me setting up for my new studio here, my new place to get together. Uh, Dennis says I have a Go Grabber pan, but I'm holding to them. Yes, the Go Grabber pans were actually a pretty cool pan. You know, it's one of the only pans that you could actually pan into like a 5 gallon bucket with. So those are pretty cool. James F. How you and Daryl been? Daryl's in the chat room. We've been okay. We got to get back out. A lot of people are asking what's going on with that hole that was found out there and all torn up. So we do got to get back out there and investigate that some more. Have you done any poking around in the Black Mountains west of 93 Highway, west of Dolan? No, I can't say that I have. The closest I've been out, well, not Dolan, Dolan Springs. Dolan Springs has always been, that's where I was heading to was Dolan Springs a couple years ago and heading up there to look for mining claims. And then I talked to somebody in Meadview and he said, oh, there's a lot of mining claims up here in Meadview. People are finding good gold. So I end up there and end up picking up some mining claims up there. And man, I'm glad I did because the one claim we have up there is such a phenomenal claim. There's been people, I mean, I've heard stories where people fall. I know Greg went up there before I got there. He found over 70 pieces of gold. I know other people, I think Mike's up there now. I think he's found over 40, 50 pieces of gold. So there's been a few people up there finding some decent gold. Let's see. I can't read that name. My name is Salem from northern borders of Saudi Arabia. Wow. Hello. There are Gold Grabber 2 manual pump systems in Eagle City Park. ID claims. Yes, some of the Gold Grabbers had the pumps, the handheld pumps on the side. So you didn't have to run a motor. I think I did a video a while back on the Gold Grabber, that pump on that there. But I should have kept some of them to still have, but I don't have any more. Anyway, so I never did a lot up there around Dolan. 93, if that's the same highway, comes down. I don't know if that's the same one around the Baghdad area. I used to play up around Baghdad area. And let's see, people want to go to Nome. I have been fortunate enough. I've been to Nome twice. I've been up there with the GBAA. That was in 07. And then I was up there a few years ago with the AKAU. AKAU was much better area, found a lot more gold up there. They got a lot more areas to check out, metal detect, all of that, the fishing, all that type of stuff. You do not have to bond the whole claim, just sections or subsections, and just let them know when moving from one to another so they can check that you're doing the reclamation per move. Yes, that's Mr. McClug. So I put in there that I'm going to scrape in 2 areas. They're 250 feet long by about 100 feet long. So in 2 different areas. So that should house, up to 20 people, 10 people a spot. Some people wanted to dry wash. And then that will go on, for that weekend. And all those that would continue it on, as long as we're finding gold, they'll stay there. Of course, once we're out of there, everybody else is a club member, or even the high graders, and everybody else will go jumping into the spots and see what they can find. But then we will claim that back down, and then we will get ready for the next area, which will be close by there, rope off another section, and then we'll do it again. Like I say, we'll do it. Kind of tentative dates is May 20th and 21st, October 28th and 29th, and December 16th and 17th. And the one in December would also be a Patreon push too for Patreon members there too. So anyway, that's the other dates planned. So you guys, if something does happen and you can't make it and you just want to, roll that over to one of them other dates, you're more than welcome to. So you could be one of the first ones in on that, or save a spot for one of them too. And let's say if the prices increase, then you won't have to worry about that because you'll be taken care of. Let's see. You guys know by now, goldfeveradventures.com has a web page has been created. You can go there, check that out. If you want to get, if you don't get your club newsletters, or you want to join the club, you can do that at goldfeverradio.com. We don't do newsletters in the summertime because it's too hot. We don't do this weekend. Let's see, not this weekend. It'll be the weekend in what are we at? March will be the first one in April. April, I don't even know what date it is, but that Saturday in April will be, so that'll be April 6th is the meeting here in the clubhouse, and April 8th will be the metal detecting hunt that we do. Then that'll be the last one. So then in the summer we take a break, everybody starts to leave town, and then we start again around October, November again. So if you get the newsletters, you'll be informed of all the dates and everything that's going on. All right, Patty's Adventure. She likes the new studio look. All right, I'm glad you do. I've worked hard on it today. I think I started it today before the show. Still have my Mimi, Tad. I don't know what that is. No, that's what's happening. Let's see. Okay. What else should we do? So there is no speaker tonight. Let's see. Oh, I heard this rumor. You guys, anybody can verify this rumor? 15 months and we'll join, Jack Dennis says. All right. April, it starts to get a little warm down there. No, June is the hottest month. So in June is the hottest month here. So it starts to warm up, and then by June it's hot, and then July, August, and then it'll start to taper off. Oh man. Remember, there's an old saying. We're getting a lot of rain right now. April showers bring May flowers. Oh, it's March winds, huh? So that's March. So we go to March winds, bring April showers, bring May flowers. That's all I know. So that's why it's really windy right now and kind of rainy. Okay, so let's see, what was I saying? What was I talking about? The rumor, a rumor that I heard. And I keep seeing you guys' questions. Things in history on this date: 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated. Maine became the 23rd state. 1867, Michigan was first state to tax property support at the university. I never saw all of that stuff in today's history thing. Anyway, so I heard this rumor. So anybody can verify this, let me know. But so this rumor that I heard. Now, I heard this rumor from a MindLab dealer. MindLab sold out to some other company. They sold. And this other company, the bottom, apparently doesn't have any money. So they bought MindLab, but now they don't have any money. And that's why they've cut like the 6,000. I've heard they cut that to like 4,500. The 2,300 was cut 45% off, almost half price for the 2,300. The Gold Monster, they were giving those away if you bought a 6,000. And now you can't get anything. You can't get, like that new one that came out, that Manticore or whatever. apparently you can't get them. Nobody knows when they're even be available. The dealers, they can't get any word on them from their distributors. So it's don't know what's going on with them. So if anybody's knows anything, maybe they are looking for dealers now. Yeah, they still won't give me a dealership. Long as the distributor that's in charge out here in this area, they won't give me a dealership. Marches in like a lion, but out like a lamb. Yeah. So, anyways, but that's what I've heard. A rumor from a dealer telling me that. So that would make sense. Why you can't get any information? Why products not available? He said he can't even get pinpointers. He's trying to order them, and they don't even have any pinpointers to send out. So he said he's got detectors on order, and he can't get any detectors. And well, anyway, so you guys can, if nobody's heard that rumor, then I guess you heard it here first. Then so, but like I said, it's a rumor from a dealer. It's not just a rumor I heard off the street. It's a rumor I heard from a dealer. And the dealer is trying to get product, and this is what he had heard. So why he can't get any product. So verify that, and if you guys find out any information about that, let me know. Not in the prices yet, Jack. Dennis says. First you heard about that, Ted. So, anyways, yeah, if you guys hear anything, let me know, because I'd like to know if that's true or not. But, to me, I wouldn't care anyways, You guys know that I don't like them. I think they suck. They're overpriced. They got a lot of problems anyway, so it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I think Garrett gave them a run for their money when Garrett came out with that 24K, redone that again. That was a good machine. And then they came out with the Axiom. I played with the Axiom. I found some gold with it. And other people I know that are using it, they're swearing by the Axiom. They say that that's an awesome machine. So I've heard kind of good and bad about it. But I think Garrett is now, in the market of, they turned around with gold and starting to really do good. I know Fisher was supposed to come out with the PI machine, I thought, a couple years ago, but then you just never heard anything. You don't hear a lot about Fisher. They had the Gold Bug 2, and then what all they did was updated the Gold Bug 2 and released it. Put a screen on it, and it's the same machine, same everything. They just changed their knobs. So they didn't create anything new. And everybody blames everything on COVID. Well, we can't get parts because of COVID, and we can't get workers because of COVID. Well, Fisher will probably be the next company that goes belly up. First it was Tesoro, and then White's. So next is probably going to be Fisher. And then the companies that are left will be like Garrett and MindLab. And then I'm hearing these like the Noctas and all that. Apparently they come out with some new machines, and people are kind of liking those. So some of these other companies have seriously started giving MindLab a run for their money. And I think MindLab is getting scared. Trucky Nomad, I love my 24K. It's doing good here in Meadview. All right. That was a good machine. I think that runs at 48 kilohertz. And that's why when White's went under, Garrett bought their technology and patents and all that, and then they re-released that 24K because that is a decent machine. Maybe Fisher bought MindLab. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who bought them. I just heard it was some small outfit that apparently came up with money to buy them, but now they don't have any money to produce any of the stuff. So I don't know. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, that's funny. We'll have to see. But yeah, if anybody hears anything, let me know, because I would like to know what's going on. Let me tell you what's going on. Gold kind of went up, I think there's a lot of things that control the gold market. these banks crashing kind of, sent gold a little bit higher. There's a lot of different functions that causes gold to rise, but gold is over $1,900 now. It hugged that 1,800 for a long time, but now it's up in the 19. So it's 1923. Gold is right now, 1923. Silver is 21.98. But the best thing, crude oil is only $68. So crude oil is way down. Crude oil one time, remember just a while back, crude oil was over $100, like $112 or something. Markets are down. We live in a very unstable world right now. So you prospectors, you know that if you need to go out and get some gold to feed your family, or you know where you can go, because eventually you're going to have that dollar ain't going to be any good. So, you can always go get some gold. Day traders are playing with the prize. The Axiom is cheaper than the high-end Mind Labs too. That is very true, and that's I think that Axiom, this is their first year they came out, and they're a couple $1,000s less than the 6,000, and I think that's probably another reason why supposedly they lowered their price down, Mind Lab, on that 6,000. I heard now you can pick them up for $4,500. So some of us have bought that thing for that $6,000. I mean, that's ridiculous. $6,000 for a freaking metal detector. Give me a break. President-elect James H. Trump had oil cheap. Yes, he did. He did. It was all, Trump's not a politician. A lot of people hate him because he speaks their minds, and people on the left and all of these, I don't want to get into politics, but he freaked a lot of people out, and some people can't handle the truth and don't like to hear about all that. Hopefully my gold bank will crash into the wash. Then it would be easier to work. Yes, it would. Right now it should be soft. Of course, that's where I keep all my gold at. I keep all my gold in the bank. And whenever I need it, I just go get it. Now, it might be in that bank or that Creek bank, but it's always in the bank. And whenever I need gold, I just go get it. Or metal detected, just go out and metal detect it. I have a white Spectrum XLT. That was a decent machine. That's a way old machine, but I know people that's hunted with those and they like them. But White's was a decent company. His thing was Ken White. He just wanted to retire, and his kids didn't want to take over the company, I guess. So he just said, well, then screw it then. He has no choice but to shut her down. I'd rather have a president that pisses me off but doesn't lie to me. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, so let's see. Did we talk about everything? Let's see. So if you guys got any questions at all, you can always send them to me, email through Gold Fever Radio at Yahoo, Gold Fever Adventures at Yahoo. You can private message me, whatever. If you guys got any questions or any things, I'll give you guys some, stuff like that, or I'll answer your guys' questions or whatever you may have. Should we give something away? Oh, you know what? Before I give something away, I better go pay my bill, huh? Let me go pay my bill. Let's see. Let's do this, and I'll be right back.
ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal is the only monthly gold prospecting magazine published in the United States, and is the most comprehensive and respected magazine about gold prospecting on the market today. With readers in all 50 states, it features articles on detecting, high banking, dredging, small-scale operations, assaying, basic geology, how to read the land, regulations, and more. Our monthly Ask the Experts column is answered by true experts. It features answers to readers' questions on processing, detecting, geology, and any other questions you may have related to finding and recovering gold and other precious metals. The Mining Journal features the most extensive selection of equipment, mining properties, services, and more. and a classified section featuring over 20 times more new and used items than the nearest competitor. The Mining Journal has been in continuous publication since 1931. A full 12 issues is available for just $27.95, and discounts are available for 2- and 3-year subscriptions. And an online subscription gives you access to over 3,000 articles going back nearly 20 years. Our purpose is to teach you how to find more gold. ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal is the tool you need to succeed. It's time to raise your gold prospecting knowledge to the next level with ICMJ's Prospecting and Mining Journal. Give us a call at 831-479-1500 or visit www.icmj.com. That's www.icmj.com.
Yes. There's the axiom right there. Find more gold. The Mining Journal. It's an awesome magazine on good information. I was just looking back here. You guys see in the chat room people in green. Some of you guys are in green. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Trucking Nomad. Oops. See, I thought I saw somebody else there. I lost the thing. Jerry Prince. They're channel supporters, people that support the channel, and that's why they're in green. I don't know if somebody asked that a while back. How come sometimes people are in green? Well, that's why they're in green, is because they're doing that. Let's see. Tornado warning. What's next up by Kingman? Oh, man. They got a tornado warner up there by Kingman. Wow. Pretty freaky. Let's see. Wolves eat sheep. Adventure members are in black. Adventure member. Yeah, if you're if you're just a subscriber and all of that, or just whatever, you guys are in black. But the people in green, or they're just the channel supporters all. And it doesn't show people that or Patreon supporters. Those are the different levels: Patreon supporters and channel supporters. But anybody wants that information, it's on the web pages. Let's see. Terry went to a prospectors meeting tonight. Not supposed to do anything for 4 to 5 weeks after my operation. Well, if you had an operation, we hope you heal fast. Your comments on Trump put the channel at 100. I understand the need for keeping from politics, but you're got a life. I know we all have our own opinions and all of that. Try not to, get too much involved with all of that. Let's see. You got a new do. I like it. You look hot. Oh, well, hey, yes, I cut my hair. Those of you guys that look at that, it's a lot shorter. I got to get ready for summer. Shaw's Mining. I don't have a wife anymore. Shaw's Mining. I don't know if you ever knew that, but hey, cat's out of the bag. Guys, some people said, wonder where I've been for so long. How come there's been nobody? I don't. Anyways, I'm on my own. Just had surgery, so can't afford it. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so let's give some stuff away, shall we? From as you guys know. Oh, don't be sorry, Shaw. It's okay. From the video from the last week that I pulsed, the following week, it doesn't always happen, but I try to give something away, a question from that video. So that way everybody can watch the video and everybody has a chance to try to win something. So yes, I'm home alone. Ooh. Okay, so I'll let you guys pick your prize. You guys saw some of the prizes, huh? Right, there's this vial holder that holds your gold. How's that? Here's your choice of prizes. Vial holder, the book, 30 best kept secrets on finding gold. Or I will give you guys one of these cool pins. See? Little coal pins and a sticker. So there's 3 different prizes. Pin, sticker, vial holder, or book. Okay, those are your 3 prizes you can win. Okay. All right, here's your first question. It's in the chat room. Oh, peace of thunder, lightning here in Mount Nut Wilderness. This should stir up some gold. All right. Okay. So in the chat room, first correct answer will win this. Now, this has to be from almost exact. Okay. So first one, here you guys go. Some of you guys sometimes you're lag in the video, so you'll see the question a minute from now or something like that, and then you'll miss out. Okay. Here's your question: what would happen if you fell? What would happen if you fail? Okay, first correct answer in the chat room will win something. I got to try to make these halfway even harder because some of you guys are so quick in knowing some of this type of stuff. So I try to think of a little bit harder stuff. Oh, did I stump everybody? What would happen if you fell? Let's see. Shaw's money, no gold. You pick yourself back up. That's true. You do that, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. It's not 1942, Wayne. Pray you didn't break a hip. That's true. Get up. I hurt. Nope. None of those. Ha ha ha. I think I finally got one that everybody just didn't know right away. You wouldn't stop till you hit to the bottom. No. Bust your ass. No. All right. Now you guys are just guessing. You guys don't remember from the video what I said, did you? What would happen if you fell? Pretty soon I'm just going to have to tell you, and then I'll have to go to the next question. You would die. that's probably true. You would die, but Karen, I knew you were hanging in here waiting for a question. That's not the right one. That's probably true. You would die, but that's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, I just got a blank out. I hope I don't lose any power with all this lightning and thunder that's happening around me. You would lay there for a while. You would, yes, bust your ass. Guy Carl, look at that, channel supporter. Thank you. Long way down. You wouldn't hit the bottom. Bust your head. Wow, I think out of everything, you wouldn't hit the bottom. Truck says, Herb, you're about the closest one in there, Herb. Do you know what I said exactly? The rocks and the sand will just slide and keep you down. Roll all the way to the bottom. Even if I'm in the video, I still don't know. Jack, you're looking great. The show seems upscaled. Videos have a new flair. Keep them up. Thank you, Terry. Your head would swell, John Quist. Yeah, your head would swell if you fell. Bust your head open. Okay, Herb, I'm going to give it to you, Herb. I'm going to say congratulations to Herb. I'm going to give it to him. I said in that video that what would happen that if I fell, you would knock your head out. That's what I said. You would knock your head out. So Herb, I'm going to give it to you. So you tell me what prize you want, Herb, and I will send you a prize, Herb. Which prize do you want? Tell me what you want. And then I'll ask another question. I'd be pissed. The buzzards would pick your bones. That's right. If they did, that's why you should never go out by yourself because accidents could happen. And if nobody knows where you are, then yeah, the buzzards or the lions or somebody would get to you before, I think what happened if you fell like that, then you probably shit your pants and you pee your pants and then you stink. And then all the lions are going to come around and the buzzards are going to come around and they're going to get you. The vial. Okay, Herb, you get the vial holder. Do you like blue or yellow? Do you like blue or yellow, Herb? Vial holder, Herb. Tell me if you like blue or yellow, Herb. Question, blue, got it. Okay, Herb, you got to make sure you send me your shipping address because I don't keep anything on file. And then I will get that out to you. So let me throw this aside because Herbie's got that there. Okay, so we got another one. Accidents happen when you're with someone too. That's how I was conceived. But if you had knee pads, you would be okay. All right, here's another question. Okay. This one might be a little more easier. What do I do in the desert? These are all things that I said in the last video. What do I do in the desert? First correct answer in the chat room. Smooth on blue is cool. What do I do in the desert? Oh, Karen says walk around. Get my exercise, hunt. Steve just had a tornado warning in Kingman. Yes, Steve, I just got a text message from somebody that told me that there. Metal detect, grumble, wander around like a madman. Some of you guys are close. But when I in the video I say something, what do I do in the desert? Now we know I do a lot of weird things out there, but what is it that it's like, oh, everything's backwards to me. Oh, a piece of hair's hanging down. I think they missed one lock of hair that's longer. Roland Saxon, Prospecting, Exploring Arizona. What's up? How you doing? Get your exercise. Yes. Cuss. Yes. Find the shiny. Yes. All that is all true. Still not 1942. What do I do in the desert? Chew or do? None. Somebody was close. Who was close? Somebody was close up there. Who was it that was up there close? Karen McAfee said walk around. That's pretty close. Explore Josh says. Tad says fart. Yeah, probably do all of that. And yes, I explore Josh. But what did I say I do in the desert? Huh. I ain't going to give that to anybody. Wander. Search, explore, wander. Some of you guys are close, but nobody's got the look for treasures. Yes, I look for treasures too. Jack around. Wander around. Find yourself. That's always, you do find yourself when you're out there, don't you? Clayna home gone. Clay. Huh. Search for history. Crevice. Well, you guys, I guess nobody's going to know that one, huh? Explore. Pick up rocks for Daryl. You know, I was going to ask a question, something about picking up rocks for Daryl, but I didn't. But you would have had that one if I would have. Get my exercise. Looking for pretty women. Prospect the area. Break rock and crevice. Find girls. No, no, you guys. You guys are all wrong. I'll have to give you another one. I'm going to have to tell you that one, and then I'll have to give you another answer. I have watched you study the land. What I said in the last video, what I do in the desert when I'm out walking around, I seem to always say I walk aimlessly. It seems like I walk aimlessly through this desert. So that's what you guys didn't say. Now, Karen did say I walk around. I walk aimlessly through the desert. Should I give it to Karen? Because she did say walk around. That was close enough. So should Karen kind of win something? Should we give her a congratulations prize, give her a poker chip? It's time to leave. Climb them hills. Walk around in different ways. Karen. Check mine. What did Herb say? Where did Herb go? Let me find you, Herb. Where are you at? What time frame, Herb? I'll go back. Roam aimlessly around. Okay, Herb did say roam aimlessly around. Herb said roam aimlessly around. Now that is pretty good, Herb. 6:05. Karen says walk around at 6:02. Okay, so give it to Herb. Karen says, but Karen, Herb already won something. So should Karen get it or should Herb get it? Karen says give it to Herb. Okay, what do you want, Herb? You want a poker chip now? What do you want now, Herb? Give it to Herb. Okay. What do you want, Herb? What prize do you want? Or should we let Karen pick your prize too? We'll let everybody pick your prize for you. Got some poker chips. Okay, we'll give that to you, Herb. Let him arm wrestle for it. Oh, Herb says give it to Karen. Well, you guys can fight over it. Okay, we'll give you another question here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't see him in the chat room tonight, so he can't be the judge on that. So I'm going to have to ask, what do I slowly got to do now? What do I slowly got to do now? In the chat room, first one. What do I slowly got to do now? That's an easier one, I think. You guys should know that one. Boom, boom, boom. I need to have some music playing in the background or something, huh? Do, 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 do. Herb got that again. Walk back to the truck. Herb, man, you're killing it tonight, Herb. Paul said, make your way back to the truck. Oh, Herb, Paul beat you. Paul got it first, Herb. He beat you. Look at that. You guys were both in 609, but Paul's in front of you. Make your way back to the truck. Wow, Paul. Herb, I'm going to have to give that one to Paul. But man, you're like 3 for 3, aren't you? I would say Herb was paying attention. All right, Paul, what prize do you want? We'll send you a prize, Paul. See, we just give away prizes, man. Age like wine. Meander back to the truck. Yes, that's what I do. So, okay, so Paul, you're the winner there, Paul. What do you want? What prize do you want, Paul? All you guys, other people that are getting it right, but Paul beat everybody to that. Which prizes? That's what I said. Which prizes? Roland Jack ages like bread. He gets old and crusty. That's right. But you know what? I am just one of them people that seem to age like fine wine. Because every time I just think that, the age, no, we won't get into that. Uh, you've got a book, 30 Best Kept Secrets. You've got a sticker and a pen. You have a vial holder. That's your books. That's your prizes. I told you how cute you look so I could get a prize too. Yes, you did. All right, I'll have to give you a prize too there, Patty's Adventures. You'll get a prize. I'm sure I can find a prize here for you somehow. Okay. Paul says the sticker. Okay, Paul, I'll send you a sticker and the pen set. So make sure you send me a shipping address to Paul. Okay. I will do that, Paul. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, there we go. In like Flynn. So I should win because I always get it. You get it. You get it. Guess 1942 and no time to ever win. Okay. Let's see. Let me find a good question here. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, let's ask this question here. Okay. U.S. car makers switch from making cars to making war materials. What's the year? 1942. Look at that. Karen got it. Look at that, Wayne. Karen beat you to it. I tried to give you a 1942 question, Wayne, and Karen beat you to it. So Wayne says, yeah, now you say 1942. Mark said, look, everybody beat you, Wayne. Wayne says, you never asked a question about 1942. I never win. So I gave you a question of 1942, and everybody beat you to it. Wayne. All right. So we talked about all the stuff that needs to be talked about, right? Let's see. Still want to know about the rumor on MindLab, if that's true or not. If anybody knows that, I still want to know what that answer is. Okay. Wayne was sleeping. I think he was. Have you ever been using the Axiom much? I just learned there is a way more settings and that leaving sensitivity lower for smoother, more stable operation. Uh, I just played with the Axiom that one time out, and I say I did the posted the video with that. I kind of compared it with the 6,000. I did find a piece of gold with both corals on that there, uh, but then I just kind of went back to the 6,000. It just seems like the 6,000 is an easier machine to turn on and go. And when I'm out there in an area looking for gold, I hate to practice on a new machine. The Axiom has more settings and there's more of a learning curve to that. So because of that, you can tweak things and make things better for you. And I think that's what I get scared of because I don't want to walk over anything as I'm out there playing around. I just bought a 6,000. Yes, way easier. Yeah, 6,000 is basically just turn on and go. Uh, what I don't like about the 6,000 is kind of very chattery. You're always thinking you get the target. Every little grass blade. I mean, a grass blade you go over, it sets it off. So it's very unfriendly like that. And that ground balance button doesn't do anything. You can hold push that all day long. It doesn't smooth out or anything. Like the Axiom or other machines, when you ground balance it, you can hear that, but that one doesn't. You can't control your threshold on that. To raise or lower the threshold. It's just basically turn on and go. Whether you hunt in auto, whether you hunt in the other modes. Do you have your phone on? Yes, I do, Paul. And some people have said that to me. So I have, left the phone away. It does never change anything. No matter what I do, it's always that same, constant crap in there. So, uh, but it's just an easy one to go. I love Jack's rants. Oh man, I hate these headphones. They like pinch me in the ears. They hurt my ears. My other thing is these earbuds, but every time I fart, these earbuds get knocked out of my ears. When you juggle or move around. Oh, see, plus these heads they mess my hair up. Oh man, now my hair's getting all messed up. I may need a haircut. Okay, telling you, these are starting to hurt my ears. I can't find a happy spot for them. Anything you guys want to know or talk about there? Oh, man, we've already been on for an hour and 20 minutes almost. Holy mackerels. How time flies when you're having fun. So some of us, it's, we had daylight savings time with change. In Arizona, we don't honor that, but it's always 5 o'clock sometime or someplace. It's always 5 o'clock. We air at 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock Pacific time. We always air 5 o'clock Pacific time. But in Arizona, so that 5 o'clock sometimes is 6 o'clock because we're on Pacific time. And then as the daylight changes, that Pacific time becomes mountain time now. So now it's 5 o'clock. Where I was going on air at 6 o'clock, I'm now going on air at 5 o'clock. So it's still light outside now, where before it would already be dark outside. What was the rumor about MindLab you asked about? That MindLab sold out. They sold to another company, and the other company doesn't have any money, and that's why they can't get machines. This is what a dealer was telling me, that he's tried to order. He can't even get pinpointers. They tell him there's no pinpointers. There's no these other machines that that they don't have them. So if they can't produce them, I don't know what's going on. But he just said he couldn't get the new, the machines. We have a big black thunderstorm blowing in fast and heading your way. Oh, yeah, we may lose adventures or lose things. I've never heard that. Crazy. Yeah, so anyway, that's why I say if anybody's heard the rumors or know anything more about the rumors, let me know because I'd like to know. missed last week. Did you get the books made that you talked about a couple of weeks ago? Oh, you're talking about these books? In Search of Buried Treasures? Did I did these books back in 2008. I did put a few of these books together. I didn't have enough pages to, some pages I had to make copies of, even because I didn't have, I think I only had enough to do six books with. But if that's what you're talking about, where'd you go? Richard, if that's what you're talking about, yes, I do have a few of them. So it's always 5 o'clock, Summer Jack. That's right. It's 5 o'clock someplace. Okay. Yes, Richard Duke. I've got them here. I've got some. I should take them in. I've looked all over because I had it on a disc or a stick, and I thought about if I could find it, I could just go print some more up, but I can't find where I wrote that at. It may have been on a computer that crashed once upon a time, so I don't have that anymore. But I thought what I could probably do, I think if I just take this and go down to like Kinko's or one of these copy places and just have them copy it, I could probably then chop them down and something and do it again or something like that. It might be pricey to have them copy all these down for me. I don't know, but I would have to check on that there. Got some of those books for sale. So anyways, these books I was selling for, yeah, I sold them at the last meeting we had here. I think I sold them for $15. This thing says $20 plus $4 shipping. But yeah, I just sold these for $15. But anyway, so I was going to check in to see what someplace like Kinko's would charge. It's just about buried treasures around Arizona, Wickenburg, in search of treasure. Some of the stuff I went out about looking for the treasures, my thoughts about some of the treasures, things that's happened, the Wickenburg massacre. There was a section in here, like if you guys are out and you find old can dumps, these cans that you find. There's a thing that tells you about dating the cans, so it gives you an idea how old the cans are in the area where you're at. Just stuff like that, it just tells you about all of that type of stuff. But okay, so that's what's happening on my neck of the woods. I don't know what's happening on your neck of the woods, but that's what's happening on my neck. As they say, I'm Jack. This is my world. Now, don't accuse me of plagiarism or whatever they call that there, So I want to buy one of your books. I need to change one thing. I need to add another chapter in this book because one of the things I later learned more information about. So I would like to go in and continue, put another, couple more pages in there about one of them other things. I have a book called Lost Mines and Buried Treasures of Arizona by Jameson. I don't think let's see, I don't have it on Lost Mines. I've got some on Arizona, on the Treasures of Arizona, but I don't know if I've got that one or not. I have an awful lot. I try to collect treasure magazine books and stuff like that because I like treasures. I like looking for buried treasures. I like a good mystery. Okay, Herb, I want one of your books. I'll have them at the next meeting. I know you won't be here. Come by, stop by, whatever you do. We'll work something out. Okay. Give me a yell. Send me a message. All right. So anyways, that's all the knowledge that I have. So I don't know what knowledge you guys all have, but that's all the stuff I have. So I think it's going to be time that we call it another night, another evening, and go from there. So send me an email, you guys. you guys are planning the Meadview push, and you guys heard we're fighting under the gun if we're going to get our bond accepted before next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend. So if there's some of you guys that are planning that Meadview things like we talked about, where do I put that at? That that we'll also do a push May. The tentative dates would be like May 20th and 21st, October 28th and 29th, and December 16th and 17th. So those will be the other pushes in the year. So if somebody, for some reason, if we have to push this push back and you guys have got reservations or something, we'll let you guys know hopefully by next week, midweek, what's going on with all of that. So if you guys want to roll that over to one of the next pushes, but just let me know. Let me know your guys' theory. Send me a message. Send me an email. And as soon as we know everything, I'll get that out to you. My plans are to try to get up to Meadview this weekend, hopefully, because I got to stake all that area off for the backhoe person. I'm just waiting. If I can go to the field office and pick that stuff up to move this along, I will do that. But so I'm doing everything I can, and hopefully it'll all work out okay. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys tuning in, joining us another adventure. As always, I appreciate all you guys for hanging around and no matter where you're at and inviting us into your living rooms, onto your cell phones, into your computers, into your homes, whatever. Talk about treasures, talk about whatever. But anyways, I want to thank you guys. You guys are all special. Take care of yourselves, and until our paths cross again, thanks for watching, everybody. See you out.